this would rank in the top 3 for the worst houses I've touched.
So this has been over a year like this.
Yeah. I didn't want our side of the contract to be the stumbling block. I didn't want him to come to me and say, you didn't make that payment.
So you gave him more money?
I didn't.
I didn't. I guess you'd say I've let the team down.
Whoever did this work, these are the type of guys I want to beat up.
Our resources are depleted, really depleted.
Our money's gone.
It's not going to structurally hold anything. This is not only not going to pass code, this will condemn your home. In the position that we're at right now, it's considered condemned.
What are you saying? Should we explore other options? Like, what do you...
I'm gonna make you an offer.
Even though we've done 5 weeks of work already, take the house down. Holy crap. It's unbelievable.
Hi, good morning.
You must be Jill.
I am.
I'm Mike. Nice to
Pleased
meet you. Well, at least you're warm. You're wearing your coat. Does that mean it's cold inside? Mel?
Mel, it's a
I'm
pleasure
Mike.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Well, I tell you, it's freezing cold out, so let's not leave the door open. We'll just come right in. Jill and Mel have lived in this house for over 15 years. They love the area, but they needed more space. The house being originally a bungalow, they thought the smartest thing to do was to build up. They hired an architect to design a second-floor addition with all the extra space they needed. They brought in a contractor who promised to have their dream house done in 10 weeks. A year and a half later, and it's not even close to being done. Okay, that's different. I don't think so. That's about a 10, 12-inch step. Wow, this is cold. All right, this is okay. This is pretty sad so far. Wow. At this point, he came in, he's picked up this roof. This used to be the line. He's picked it up, he's put in a low-pitch roof. What's he got on top of that roof? Shingles?
Shingles, I guess.
Yeah, there are shingles out there.
Well, it says right on the bundle, you can't shingle a pitch like that. That's a 112 pitch. You can't shingle that. It's got to be considered a flat roof process. Was he here every day?
No. He was here about once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, once every 2 weeks.
Are you kidding me?
Now, he did respond to our phone calls every time, but he talked about the engineers back at the office. He talked about they had interior designers that could come and help us choose colors. He just sort of seemed to have a whole army of people ready to support us as we made this just right. We saw lots of tradespeople coming and going. We thought they were working up here, but in fact, they were coming, meeting him, giving him a quotation, leaving.
Were you not ever up here?
We were asked not to go upstairs because that was a construction site that could be dangerous. There were safety issues. And then near the end, we went upstairs and we realized that like phase 1 of 4 had been done and we had really paid the full contract.
So you did have a payment in progress contract?
Yeah.
We had a payment schedule. It wasn't linked to the work completed, and that was a mistake.
Why was it not linked to the work completed?
We didn't.
Because
you didn't follow
we
it.
didn't do our homework.
The original contract was for $125,000 plus HST, GST. We've paid close to $170,000, and we've been quoted another $60,000 to $80,000 to finish it.
Got to 170. How did it get to 170?
Things were delivered here that were part of the contract, but the contractor wasn't here to pay, so Mel would phone and say, there's $5,000 worth of lumber just delivered. And he'd say, can you put your card on that, Mel, and we'll settle up later.
Are you kidding me?
And
No, and I did it.
Mel did things like that.
The problem is, I believe in people. I trust people. That's just my character. And I've never been burned. And this was the first time I've ever been burned. And I got burned bad.
And then the contractor disappeared for 5 months.
Oh,
He disappeared for 5 months.
disappeared.
yeah, he did.
And no contact? You couldn't get a hold of him?
Lots of contact with his partner.
And so he did have a partner?
Significant
Well,
other, not a
significant
business
other.
partner.
His wife?
His wife.
Girlfriend?
Yeah,
Wife,
wife,
yeah.
girlfriend. And she was emailing us every few days saying, I'm sorry, you're going to have to be patient. It's a family matter.
Yeah, his accounts are frozen. We can't get access to them. He's not available right now.
How much money were you owed at this time you
About
heard the words
100
account is frozen?
110,000.
And you gave the man more money after his accounts were frozen?
Well, when he came back,
We gave him more money to get things done.
I got a sense, and I hate to say this, I almost feel like Mel was being bullied a little bit into making a payment.
No.
Did this cause any problems on your relationship?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
of
yeah,
course.
of course.
Because all of a sudden you're blaming each other when someone else screwed you, and it had nothing to do with you two.
There's only one person that we're blaming around here.
After the first meeting with the homeowners, I mean, it was clear there was a lot of problems with the home. But also what was clear to me was there's a little bit of tension in the relationship.
Jill has a great anger still in her about the situation. So any financial discussions that we have are always difficult. I guess you'd say I've let the team down, and that's the bottom line. I've let the team down.
They called me in just to finish the second floor. As it turns out, the job is far worse than we first expected. The electrical was wrong. The plumbing needed to be fixed. Even the new framing on the second floor, I mean, they didn't use a level, they didn't use a square, they didn't use common sense.
I put a level on everything and it's out. This is the straightest thing in this house right now.
I don't know, that's pretty...
For every step forward, we took 2 steps back. What is that? Oh my God, how are you smelling that?
Could you open the window? Maybe 2 windows?
I go downstairs and there's my big, it's gotta be a 70-gallon barrel, and it's full to the top, and he's got his hand like the guy with a finger in the dam, and is spewing from the septic tank. What, are all the pipes full?
The septic tank it's full outside.
So I gotta pump that out?
Yes, please.
Oh, just when I thought I'd seen everything, we found a structural problem that was so bad, it compromised the whole house and stopped us dead in our tracks. Like, I built better tree forts when I was 8 years old. Much stronger than this. You just don't do it this way. It's not gonna structurally hold anything. Oh, this is a great example of what they did. Really good example. So they took a 2x6 on the outside, right there, and nailed it into the floor joist. You can clearly see the 2x6. There is very little holding up the second floor. All of that weight is resting on a small 1x6 on the inside, which was only meant as a nailing edge for the interior wall. And on the outside, they nailed on a 2x6 rim plate. Not only is it wrong and against code, it's not nearly strong enough. That's bullshit. Just to fix this now is so much work. This is one of the nightmare jobs of my career. Absolute nightmare. Come on in. Now, honestly, there is so much to talk about today that I don't want to overwhelm you, and I got a terrible feeling where I'm going to. Here's the point. If it was $170,000 for the addition upstairs, and we're gonna completely gut the first floor, all new plumbing, all new electrical, all new insulation, and that comes after us fixing the structure. Yeah. Floor joists here, floor joists in here. There's floor joists they've notched in all kinds of places that must be replaced. That brings you up over $500,000.
What are you saying? Should we explore other options? Like, what do you...
I'm gonna make you an offer. I'll give you 2 options. One, I'll buy it and take it down. And it'll take a long time. It'll be a long-term investment. You get the hell out. Or we work this out in time, and I fix it.
Those are tough decisions.
You can think about it. I can give you 1 option. If I buy it, you can leave. I don't want the house. I offered to buy it so they could walk away from it and start their life again. Where's Mel right now?
He's not here. He's not in Canada. He's in Ecuador.
He was overwhelmed the last time I talked to him here, and now we've got way much more we have to do to fix your house.
Okay, I can't answer right now. You know that. I gotta talk to Mel.
I don't need an answer right now.
I don't know how I'll have this conversation. It's really been hard for Mel. He feels he let us down. Oh, dear. That's a big challenge you've left me with.
This house has a lot of problems. And even if I finish everything, there's still gonna be more problems. What do you want to do? Where do you want to spend your money? You can tell me all you want about how wonderful it is living as a family. I get that. I'm a father. I have 3 beautiful kids. I totally get that. But I'm a contractor, and I can also tell how sick the house is. And it's sick. Now, Jill is in Ecuador with Mel, and they've sent me an email saying, let's talk. Okay, Mel, Jill, I take it now you're down in Ecuador with your husband?
Yes.
It's minus 100 here. It's ridiculously cold. I'm hearing a bit of clicking, but we're gonna have to work around that. So this is all about, have you had the time to talk, which has not been a lot of time, it's only been a few days. You have 2 choices. I really don't want to buy your house. That's gonna tie me up for an awful long time, but I want to help you. And the reason I made that offer, and I've never done that before, is because I know how bad your house is, and I know what it needs. If it was me, I'd sell it. But that's me because I know what that house needs. There's one other thing that I want to make very clear. If I fix your house, it's not gonna fall down. You're gonna be safe. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna help you one way or the other. You just need to understand everything. I wanna remind everyone that this contractor is mainly responsible for this happening. And he's probably on another job taking more money from more people.
Mike, we've gone back and forth. I think we want to be back in our house. And we want to be... We just want to live.
If you want to fix it, you know, that's what we're going to do, because I'm not running away from you. Okay, enjoy your time. I'm starting the work.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I can make it safe. I can make it beautiful. It's just not perfect. Before I can go any further with this house, we're gonna have to attack this structural problem. I'll do some from the inside, some from the outside. Really, this is all about hard-to-reach places to fix the structure. And besides, I really don't want to take apart the entire home. I want to keep the kitchen and the bathroom intact because they're in good shape. So we'll fix those areas from the outside. We're gonna notch out the studs and install 2x6s, which will provide structure for the second floor joists in those areas. We're also going to replace the 6-inch rim plate on the front of the house with a 2x12. On the inside, where we have no obstructions, we're just gonna build a wall around the perimeter to pick up the load. The vertical studs will be placed right over the floor joists in the basement, so the second floor will be resting directly over structure. This will add the support needed in order for the house to be safe and strong. To come in here just to finish the second floor addition, which is what other contractors, 50,000, 60,000, we can finish it, you need to investigate what people did. And what did we find here? Major structural issues throughout the whole house, first floor, wherever the addition was on top of. So now I'm spending a month extra looking, repairing, and restructuring. Mr. Holmes.
Yes, sir.
Why do we call this a jack stud and a king stud?
Because the jack is supporting our beam, so the jack is essentially jacking it up, and the king is the one, it's the king, it's
Full stud.
yeah, full.
It's really simple, isn't it? At least now, once we get this all done, we get Frank in, rewire the house. That's what we want to rough in. We'll get Marcin back. He's going to do our plumbing. He's going to do all the rough in, and we can start closing back up again at the same time as working upstairs and outside.
So on the drawings, we got 8 rads in the house. We got 16 PEX lines, so 8 supply, 8 return. The other contractor, they ran a single pipe. They ran a pipe all the way down, wasn't even the right one. The guy completely screwed up the job. The stuff he used was for drinking water, so this is something a plumber would use. The one we're using is meant for heat. It's actually made that the hot water passing through it won't bend it, won't wear it out. Big difference in material. Oh God, we must have drilled, I'm gonna say 400 or 500 holes. So we had to run from here all the way to the other end of the house. You know, we spent the day just drilling holes. Another day feeding all the wires. We got 8 rads in this house, so that means we got 16 lines. 8 supply, 8 return. So each rad is gonna have its dedicated line. So we can shut them off if we have to, and if there's ever an issue for repair, We can do that without shutting the whole system down and having no heat anywhere else. The drawings are right here, so all he had to do was follow them. So the guy just screwed up.
My original thought was to have one pane of glass, but if the glass ever breaks in the future, it'd be impossible to replace. That's why we divided into 3 separate sections.
It works.
All right, so I'm gonna go in 2 feet into the next room then.
Shower ready yet?
You know what? Actually, the Japanese soaker tub's ready. Why don't we take you over to the Japanese soaker tub? Hey, can you scrub his back, please? Yeah, you're ready for the bath, are you? No, don't be afraid now. Don't be shy.
Since we did have to literally hack into the outside just to fix the structure on the inside, I might as well take the rest of the siding down. Get up the blue skin throughout the whole house, make it watertight yet breathable.
Just removing wood siding, and I found a bunch of ants. We're gonna have to clean this up so they don't get in the house.
Well, the reason we can't use shingles on such a low slope is, especially in the winter, what'll happen is the water will freeze up, and once it starts to thaw, it'll backtrack, get underneath our shingles and cause a leak. Anything under a 312 pitch is going to be considered a flat. What we got here is a 112, so for that reason, we've got to pull them off and treat it as a flat, do a 2-ply system on it. We're putting down our protection board, just a primed fiberglass sheet so that we can get a proper bond when we start the torch.
We're starting to cut our penetrations for our exhaust vents. These would be for a washroom fan. Once I've got the plywood out, what we'll do is we'll center our curbs for our vents. We'll get our base flashing on, and then at that point, we can start our final process, which is our granulated cap sheet.
So Mike gave us a call and said they found some ants at this house. So we came in. First thing I noticed, it's on an exterior wall, so it's likely going to be carpenter ants. And yes, because of the excess moisture, in fact, it is carpenter ants. And as I start to pull this piece of insulation out, they're probably right in behind here. There's another. So you can see here, literally, they've actually just chewed this paper. And then they can actually get inside, and they're actually nesting right inside this insulation. So when I look at these ants here, I can tell that this is the satellite colony. And the reason is that there's no eggs. The parent colony, or the main nest, is probably in the tree, and there's a rotten tree behind us. There's all sorts of carpenter ant damage. It's probably reached its capacity, and so what they do is survival of the race. They move half of the nest over to another location, and this is what this is. So these guys go out, they forage, they do their thing, and then they can return food back to the queen. So with every product, there's a certain amount of toxicity associated with it. The nice thing with the boric acid salt or the borate salts is that it's very, very low toxicity. So, and again, because it's very targeted, it's not getting all over the place. We're minimizing our impact. And because it's in a foam, it's not dripping all over the ground. It's right to where the pest is. So as I suggested before, when I looked at this tree, there was an awful lot of damage, and you can see it. If you look at this piece of bark that I ripped off, you can see all of these really nice galleries, all of these holes. So the ants have been in here for years and years. I mean, you can see here by all this organic matter, and you can see it. This is all shavings, so it's all really nutrient-rich wood shavings and compost that the carpenter ants have given us. So it's a whole little ecosystem. Awesome compost here, awesome for outside, not so good for the inside. This is not what you want your inside of your house to look like.
Hi, Mike.
I'm glad you're back.
Thank
How long
you.
you been back?
Thank you.
3 weeks now.
3 weeks now, okay. And that you were gone for a month?
Yeah.
Man, we've been here for a long time, haven't we?
We've had conversations like, you know, we're in the same position with Mike. Like, we're just expecting things are going forward. He also doesn't want us on the site for safety reasons and other reasons when things are going on. But that was how we got into trouble with the first contractor, right? Don't go upstairs, you've signed an agreement, things are going on. So it makes you question even Mike Holmes.
You called me in to finish the addition.
Yes.
You can see how far we've gone. We're not even on finishing stages yet. And I wanted to leave this area open to show you what we've done. Once we had opened up this area right here, I knew it was going to be real hard doing it from the outside. So I chose to pick the hard spots, the kitchen, anywhere that I couldn't get to from the inside, fix it from the outside. And
There's a reason why things have taken so long, and there's a reason why timelines are pushed forward. It just makes it easier once you've seen what's happening, right?
all this area had to be restructured for the window because it wasn't structured good enough. But that doesn't surprise us now, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Whoa.
All this was taken down.
Whoa.
All of it was put back up again.
Oh, my.
This is all safe, right, to walk on now?
Well, this is stronger than strong now. If you notice, like, here, look at, okay, what, I'm 210 pounds? Is anything shaking?
No bounce.
No, because when we do it,
yeah,
we've sheathed over it, too. So the good news, finally, is that we're pretty well at the stage of almost complete rough-in on the plumbing, rough-in on the electrical will be done, then we'll spray everything pink to make it fire-rated, then in comes the insulation, then we're on finishing stages.
Awesome.
Wow.
So it won't be too long now.
I feel pretty good.
Yes, more than we expected, for
Yeah,
sure.
like the amount of work that's gone into this right now is just astounding.
You might like it.
I think we will.
You might like the finish, you might like the outside, you might really like it. Well, I love pink wood simply because it's mold resistant and fire rated, and I'm big on that. So instead of just keep waiting for the lumber because we got to custom mortar this stuff, I think it's easier to just go ahead and stud and then spray everything. Because remember, the other wood that was done by the other carpenters is not pink wood. The outside walls is not pink wood, so I'm going to be spraying anyways. So this way, we just actually become a little more efficient by go ahead and framing and then spray everything, make it fire resistant, exactly the way I like it. Once we finish with all the pink fire retardant, we're going to add a 2-pound spray foam. That's the Wall-Tite Eco on the outside envelope, including the roof line. This will make it airtight, a thermal break, and really energy efficient. We're installing a new drywall, and I love this drywall. It's Air Renew, and what it does, it will absorb off-gassing and volatile organic compounds for up to 75 years. Now think about it. Your carpet can off-gas, furniture can off-gas, even perfume can off-gas. When it comes to the family, we want to make sure we use safe, environmentally healthy products each and every time.
We feel like we're finally moving forward. Up to now, we've been static for more than a year.
I feel there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
And it's not a train.
Unlike the other contractor who said you can live in the house, don't worry, we'll open up everything above you, we won't have to touch anything downstairs, you can't do an addition and not touch the first floor or the basement. So get the hell out of the house, because I'm coming in. Homeowners really wanted that roof line. This is the old roof line that went straight up, and then the addition came in place. But they wanted to keep that roof line at the back. I like doing this personally. It looks good. At the same time, it gives a canopy over the windows, stopping that driving rain against the top of the windows. Kind of smart. We've got a couple of bad ones there. That's gonna cause me a little bit of a pain. Thank you, sir. If you notice, I walked around with the level and I checked. And what I'm doing is checking level this way, because if you're gonna make a template of 2x4s to come up on that angle to hold this perfect, you gotta check. So I came down, I knew something was wrong. And I looked across here, and what you see is it come down, go back up, come down, go back up again. So this is why I'm instructing Carlito, we're gonna go across every 4 feet and perfect that. So it's locked into place, then we'll infill afterwards. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a roof line that looks just like that. I don't like it. Is that where you want it?
Yeah, right there.
You happy?
Good.
Okay, I just want to check that if you don't mind. Okay, I'm happy with that. See, that's perfect. Okay, straight, I'm happy. Every 8 feet, continue, then do infill, okay? I'm gonna check on the Maybach. Looking good. Have you done Maybach before?
Yeah, a few times. I like this installation with the staples.
I'm telling you, not with the not just the staples, but it's like laying a floor on the wall. Joins in the center, nice and simple. You and your guys are doing a great job, man.
So we're working on the basement windows right now. The windows that the customer had were just single pane aluminum windows. There is really no efficiency to them whatsoever. The windows that we have, they're double pane windows with the argon seal in between. So it's a lot more efficient than the windows that we're currently here.
Carl has picked all these colors. It's an interesting color scheme, to say the least, and I think that's why we're sampling them.
There's gonna be a lot of controversy on the bold colors I've chosen here. I'm really trying to bring the cottage feel to the city.
So now, this is where the wallpaper is gonna be, correct?
Carl has selected a completely black color scheme for this room with black wallpaper.
Right.
But what we actually do when we have a wallpaper, we do a base coat the same color as the wallpaper so the seams don't show up white. So this is the first one we're doing. I think I'm gonna wait to get approval. I'll let Mike see the black, see if he wants to go ahead with it, and then I'll paint the whole room. I just don't want to paint, you know, black and then 4 coats over top of it to change it back to white or beige.
I think they're gonna feel like they're at the cottage when they're in the city.
I don't think I've ever painted a whole room black before.
So I'm templating for a Caesar stone step up into the tub. The old system for templating something like this, we would have to use cardboard and duct tape. So we would cut and trace all these angles and the shape of the wall. If that cardboard gets wet or distorted, the template's not accurate anymore. This uses the series of dots, gives us the precise measurement of exactly what's here. We just connect dots, add offsets for overhangs, and that'll give us our finished product. This will give us a measurement once I've connected all the dots to a 32nd of an inch.
The biggest plan is really rejuvenating everything. It's been so overgrown and let go and not maintained for so long that we need to do a fairly substantial pruning and cut back to get it to the point where the sunlight can get in and get rid of all the weeds. If you just look down at the ground here for a second, as you can tell, it's still fairly yellow down at the roots. Because it was so tall, the sunlight couldn't get down to the roots and get down to the base of the blades, and that's why the lawn seems so yellow. But this area here is actually recoverable. A little bit of care, a lot of watering, you'll be able to get it back to the lawn you want in no time.
It's taken a lot to get to here for you and me. Yeah. The time that it took you guys, the time that it's taken me. Yeah. Soon you'll be back in your home and it'll be forgotten. You'll have little things to address. Yeah. Little things, not the whole house.
Not the big things.
Yeah.
We just want to get back into our house, right? We just want to start new.
This place is starting to look amazing. We've got a lot happening with the trades coming and going. It's going to be a busy day. We got the roofers in the back shingling the catwalk. We are caulking all the exterior joints and windows. Craig Lowe is finishing up the painting. Trim and baseboards are being done. The carpet guys are here to lay the carpet on the 2nd floor.
Today we're spraying doors. This is a great trick. I love teaching homeowners and professional painters. We stack the doors up or line them up accordion style. One piece of wood, 2 screws, and it holds the doors up. You can do this right down in a huge line. If the room's big enough, we'll get 22 doors, the whole house worth of doors in one room. It's about 5 minutes worth of spray time.
Homeowners wanted a library, so I think they were just looking for a simple library. I'm gonna bring it up one level. We're doing a graph here, splitting up the room, and what we're gonna do is some wainscoting. We're going to do a whole bunch of boxes. We're gonna spray them, make them white. We're gonna put 2 bookshelves and a coppered ceiling in here, so that when they're reading and sitting down, it's gonna look like a really beautiful library.
So doing wainscoting on these walls in this library is going to make this room look incredible. Unfortunately, it's a lot of work. We have to router each edge a different depth so that it's going to interlock perfectly and sit flush. That way we have a complete finish. You don't see seams. Once we fill in sand, it's going to just be like one piece. It's going to really liven this room up.
Working right now with the in-floor heating system. So this cable is extremely easy to work with. You just slip it in between the pucks, set up the design for the cable wherever you need to heat. Like right here, I didn't put any cable because the vanity is going to be going here, but I brought the cable close enough that when you're standing at the sink, your toes are going to be warm. Up here is the thermostat. So what happens up there, thermostat sends a signal to the heating cable, pumps some power through it, warms the floor, you're nice and toasty. The old heating pad system, it had to be custom made. This one, you custom make it as you go, no delays.
Tiling over this heating floor system is a big benefit because in the past it was always wires on top of plywood, everything like that, and you had to be very careful with your trowel. Now we can just do it all in one motion. Don't have to worry about catching any cables, splicing them, anything like that. So it saves from having the electrician come in later on in the day. We chose nice light tile. It's porcelain tile, so it's very durable, and it's waterproof, scratch proof, everything like that, so it'll be good for this bathroom.
I'm stuck in the closet. It's hot, it's sweaty today, but I got a job to do. I'm tying in the manifold for our rad system, for our boiler system. So these are the lines that are running all the way back to all the rads in all the rooms, so I got to connect them. I got 2 more rads to put in, and I'm out of here.
So we're in the beginning stages of installing the 3-piece shower here in the ensuite. We've allowed this shower to be short to allow for ventilation all the way around and this low-angled ceiling for the door to swing open properly. So now we're just going to get the second one in place, hang the door, give it a good cleaning, and the homeowner should be very happy.
This is probably one of the most screwed up jobs we've ever done. Homeowners out, $170,000 just to frame the second floor. The structure wasn't even holding it. And to have 2 guys come in afterwards and quote it $50,000 or $60,000 to finish it, I don't think so. Here's what we had to do to finish it. To fix everything this contractor contaminated, including the structure and the roof, cost $108,000. Once we got back to ground zero, to finish what the original contractor started, we spent $200,000. Surprises that fell in our lap, like the septic tank issue, put us back another $15,000, and then it was $13,000 just to clean the place up to make it look like home again, bringing the total cost to $336,000, and that doesn't include my guys for 8 months, which brings it well over $700,000. With the $170,000 out of pocket from Jill and Mel and everything we put into it, I could have built them one hell of a new house. But I get it. They wanted to stay here, and I kind of like it myself, and I gotta tell you, now it's safe, it's sound, and it's nice. We're doing the outside of your house, structure, the inside, plumbing, electrical. Like, we're literally rebuilding your house.
Yeah.
Literally rebuilding it. Now, I have people helping me. I have plumbers helping me. I have electricians helping me. Everyone that's helping me is helping you. I have products that are being donated. This is how we can do this.
Yeah.
There's a guardian angel, you know, that someone has stepped up to help us get through this.
8 months out of the house. You know, we're finally at the finishing stages here. A little bit of paint touch-up, landscaping. Want to dress it up. Make them feel more comfortable to come home. That's a long time to be away, and it's the least we can do. Put a smile on their face. Are you excited, Jill?
Oh, I'm really excited.
Good to see you. Mel?
Hi,
Good to see you. Come on up, there's no sense in waiting.
Okay. We're really excited. It's been a long time. So mixed feelings, you know, it's a bit scary. We've given Mike kind of carte blanche to do what he wants with the house. Now we're just hoping we'll like what we see. Oh.
This is awesome. Look at
Beautiful
this.
green lawn.
I'm gonna just go nuts
Wow,
here. I just love this. It looks fabulous.
That's Maybeck siding. It's guaranteed for 50 years. It's a product that I really like, but the watertight system behind that is your whole house. So it's not just what you see, it's what you don't see.
Yeah.
And it looks kind of good, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
And the backyard looks actually pretty good, too.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Looks beautiful.
Wow. We even brought in our pool company, and they've cleaned your pool and prepped it for use. New roof, all the way around. New east troughs, downspouts.
Look at what you've done here. Holy moly.
This is people with hearts. That's what this is. People with hearts that just don't go halfway.
Just to see it finished like this is just so awesome. It's like a brand new home. Even though it's where we've been living for 15 years, and it's like, wow, wow. Like everything is, wow. It's done right. And you can see it's done right.
After you, walk right in.
Whoa.
Straight into the living room.
Wow. Whoa. This is really this is really a change. This is beautiful. It's so
You guys have done a
bright
fabulous
and
job
cheerful.
here.
And you know from inside out, the structure we had to do, fix from outside, fix from inside. Everywhere we fixed from the inside, we re-insulated, we resealed it, we did everything.
Well, the last time we were here, the house looked like a bomb had hit it, right?
This is amazing.
A bomb did hit it. A bomb did hit it. We made sure ground molding continue right through, new lights.
Here. Wow.
New lights everywhere.
Wow.
Awesome.
We never had ground molding like this before.
Awesome.
It's clean, it's bright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep saying awesome every time I see something here. It's
I'm gonna count them from now on. I think you're at 10. But let's keep that up. Don't be afraid of it. Come on.
Just going through the main floor, we hadn't expected anything like that. We knew he'd be repairing and fixing what we couldn't see, but I don't think we expected that attention to detail and, you know, amazing.
Look at the window. Was that not a great idea? Yeah. Look at that. It's perfect. You guys have. Oh. It's fabulous. When you start doing stuff, you sort of have a picture in your mind of what you want to see when you finish. And then we went up the stairs and it's like light years beyond that. It's fabulous. It's fabulous.
Whoa. Oh, this is beautiful. What a great job.
This is so smart, wonderful. Having 2 lights instead of those 4 pot lights.
Well, I'd never do that. That doesn't work that way. I mean, you got to think of how this was insulated, too. This was 2-pound, all-tight eco, completely closed in all the way, tucked back into your floor joist to the outside. That way, we allow the cool and the cold zones and keep the heat in the winter on the inside where we want it. Let's go across to the other bedroom.
This is beautiful.
What's the next door room that you wanted? Right on the other side.
Like a sitting room.
A sitting room.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go see that.
Look at the detailing.
Oh my goodness.
And, look.
Oh, this is awesome. Look at this.
Now, this would be my son and Carlito. They actually bought a bunch of MDF and milled it for you, installed it, custom sprayed it. They all did, including Craig.
Oh, Mike, this is incredible.
Man. This is all foam, by the way.
Really?
On the ceiling.
It's a beautiful look.
It was done fast, it was done inexpensive, and look at this little area that you want to be able to sit to look at your backyard.
Yeah.
It's perfect. This is so far beyond what we thought. Yeah, I don't have any words for it.
So I'm gonna say that this is probably gonna be your bathroom because something tells me your bathroom's in your bedroom.
Yeah.
So take a look at this bathroom.
Wow. I love it. I love it. You know what? This echoes like all the great classic bathrooms of the era of this house, right? The black and white, and yet it's fabulous. Love it.
Isn't that amazing that you got your black and white bathroom without talking about it? Look at it. It's
Everything to do with this bathroom.
The floor. It's fabulous.
Watertight. Every product we use, the Schluter system, like it will never mold, it will never leak. Everything the way this is done.
Yeah.
Again, with heart.
Awesome. This is for the bathroom.
It's called Dietrich heat. So in your floor.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
In-floor heating?
Dietrich heat. Oh my God. Beyond.
Oh, Mel. What a beautiful room.
Color, fabulous.
Yeah, this is one of my colors for sure. This is
This
beautiful.
is perfect.
It was an East Indian bathroom you wanted, right? No?
South African?
You know, we
South
started
Africa?
We started with a Japanese bathroom.
Japanese, that's it. I was guessing. Okay.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Wow.
Open it up.
Oh, look at this. Perfect.
All right, does this work?
Wow, it all works. This is perfect.
This is awesome.
It's like a dream.
It's just fabulous.
I've got nothing but the utmost respect for the craftsmanship and quality. I walked in through the house and I didn't see one thing that wasn't perfect.
Faith in contractors?
Yeah.
Good, because the bad guys have a tendency to ruin it for the good guys. They really do.
You really need to follow your instincts. And if you feel that you should stop and check, get an inspection, talk to someone else, you need to do that right away and not just continue to trust a contractor once you've started to feel like they may not be trustworthy.
Well, to say we owe you is just an understatement. You saved my life. You saved my life, man.
We're not lifesavers, but we're educators on this is what you need to know. Don't get caught in this trap. Pay attention. You can come back home now.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
You're welcome.
Craig Lowe.
How you doing, Mike?
Craig Lowe has been a friend of mine for many years, helping me help other people. He was the type that just cared about what he did, loved what he did each and every day, cared about helping people, and wanted to teach the next generation. That actually looks really good. He had passion for his kids, he had passion for his friends, and obviously his work.
Nice bathroom. Did you do that?
Well, we painted it.
Craig was the type of guy that stood out amongst many other people. I mean, he was creative. I remember one time that he took 2 5-gallon buckets, taped them or tied them to his shoes. He could walk around and cut him with a brush. He never complained, he never argued, he never had a bad thing to say about anyone. Everyone in my crew loved him. Thank you.
No problem.
Really looking good. That's the type of guy Craig was. I'm really gonna miss him.
For more information about this show, please visit hgtv.ca.